Okay, for this next part of the course, what you're going to want to do is print out the PA map activity if you have access to a Pennsylvania tourism map. Now I know, you got GPS on your phone, I hear that constantly, but what happens if you're in a dead zone with 3G and you can't use maps on your phone? Well, you got to know how to use one of these. So this is what we do in the course, and this is real simple, it's not complicated, you don't have to figure things out to the exact mile. I just want a rough idea to make sure that you're using the map correctly. Now the hardest thing about this map is folding it back up when you're done. So pay attention to how you unfold it, and it comes out like an accordion, and we're going to notice a couple of things. First thing that we're going to notice is across the top of the map and across the very bottom of the map, we have a series of letters, and these letters are going to act like a grid so that we can find these towns that we don't know where they're located at. So we've got letters across the top and bottom, and then if you look at the sides, going up and down the sides, we have numbers, and that's what we're going to use for our grids to locate these towns. Now when it's time to locate a town, for instance the ones that I have listed on this worksheet that you don't have any idea where they're at, you're going to flip the map over. And right here, we have an alphabetical listing of every town on this map in Pennsylvania. So if we're looking for Wilkes-Barre, we're going to come down through here to the W's. We're going to look up Wilkes-Barre, and we're going to see that, where is it? Wilkes-Barre is U6. So on the map, we're going to find the U. We're going to come down to where the 6 is, and we're going to find Wilkes-Barre at U6. Okay, so this is how we find our towns. It's very simple to do. Okay, the other thing that we're going to do that we're going to pay attention to is up here is our legend. This tells us what everything is, all these symbols are on this map, all the lines. Okay, we can take a look here and we see that the big thick blue line is a fully controlled access or interstate highway. Okay, so this tells us what everything is. The other thing that we're going to want to pay attention to is right here, our mileage, how big a mile is on this map. We're going to use that to calculate how far the distance is between these cities. Now the best way to do that is take the corner of a piece of paper. You can even use this one here for your map activity if you want. Flip it over on the back and line the corner up with 0 and then make a hashtag where your 15-mile mark is at the top of your paper. And you can even keep going for that. Make another 15 to make 30 miles total. And you can make it as long as you want so that you can figure out the mileage between all these towns. It's just going to make it simpler for you. Now again, we're not going straight lines obviously. These roads all curve around. So whenever you lay your paper down on here, you got to curve your paper around the roads to get a little bit more accurate measurement of how many miles away that town is. Because we're not going from here to here in a straight line. You're going to have to take the roads that you selected and run your paper along those roads to try and calculate your miles a little more accurately.